Hey y'all, and welcome to the Looking Glass Tarot. I have been asked to do a reading on John David Gosch or Gosch. Not sure if I pronounced his name wrong, and if I did, I'm very sorry. He went missing on September 5th, or he disappeared on September 5th, 1982, and he was a paper boy in West Des Moines, Iowa, and he disappeared between 6 and 7 a.m. on September 5th, 1982. He's presumed to be kidnapped. That is what the authorities are saying, and it is a cold case. It is a cold case. So let's see. We can find out what happened on September 5th, 1982. The Emperor. So the Emperor is a father figure, an authority figure, someone known in the community, someone important people talk to, a leader, a boss. This could have been his dad that morning. He seen his dad that morning before he left. This could have been somebody he was delivering papers to, his boss, or somebody he was delivering papers to. But this person, he come across this person that morning. Let's see if we can clarify the Emperor. What's the Emperor here? What's the Emperor here? Wheel of Fortune. So this was the Wheel of Fortune is fate. Cycles, karma, things that come around. It's your cycle wheel. It's how things turn. It's how things move. So this probably was somebody that was just in his wheel of motion of turning. So what I would say is this is somebody that he probably met every morning. It's a cycle. It's a repetitive thing. So this was somebody he's seen every day. So this could have been his dad. This could have been somebody he was delivering papers to. But this is someone that he saw every day. And the Wheel of Fortune is about, just that. It's your cycles in life. It's your it's how your life goes. You're in a Wheel of Fortune. Your wheel turns, and you're, at his age, he really wasn't in charge of his wheel so much because he was growing. But as an adult, we're in charge of our wheel. It turns. But this is almost like fate. Like this is somebody that he met on a daily basis. And I almost feel like maybe it was money too, I'm feeling. So I'm feeling like maybe this was the day he got paid, or he was collecting money on this day. I don't know if the paper boys back then collected the money, or the money was, for the paper route. But I feel like it was like money day, like it would have been his collecting money day. Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is deceit, deception, broken heart. That's kind of come in sideways, so it's kind of like it's kind of a weird thing for it to be sideways, but it's normally deception, deceit. feel like he was disappointed in something. Like something disappointing, and maybe he lost somebody on his route, or he didn't get to collect that day or something. This is the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is very charismatic person. It's kind of like somebody that's like full of a lot of energy. They're a multitasker. They usually got 4 or 5 things going on at one time. But they're kind of like out there where people in the public eye, they're noticed a lot. They stand out a lot. And this would be an older person too. I feel like his route was a lot of people that were in their like 40s. This person would have been like somebody that likes to impress you. Kind of maybe a little on the arrogant side. Kind of like, see what I can do. You kind of get tired of hearing about themselves. You know? Why is the King of Wands here? Why is the King of Wands? Too many. Give me one at a time. The Magician with the King of Wands. So this is somebody that was in control. Like I was saying, he's a multitasker. This would be somebody that was in control of everything. Somebody that controlled a lot of things. Because you see, the Magician is here. And the Magician is a trickster. Can be a trickster also. They can be somebody that is very good at what they do. Can trick you into doing things. Hands quicker than the eye, as they say. So kind of feeling like Johnny got tricked that morning. I think it was money. It was over money. I think he was being offered some extra money or something by this person. And this person was really nice, like I said, charismatic, had a great personality, multitasker. Four Cups. So the 4 Cups is boredom, can be boredom, mourning over a loss, not seeing that you have other things behind you. You have a cup being offered back here, so you've got other choices, there's other things ahead. This could go back with the 3 of Swords over there, about deceit, depression, upset about something, broken heart. Yeah, I feel like something happened that morning and he was upset about it, and this person come in like, oh, it'll be okay. I can make that up, kind of like he lost some money. I don't know if he lost some money on his route or somebody quit the route or something, and other person come in and said, we can make that money up, you can get your money back. I know it's kind of weird, but it's what I'm getting. Ace of Swords. So I feel like he knew this person, and I feel like it's they was on. He just knew them. Even though they tricked him into going with them, I feel like he knew them. So that was one of the reasons he felt comfortable going, was because he knew them. The Ace of Swords is kind of yes to the question I was asking. It also means like mental clarity, seeking truth, looking for answers. But I really feel like it's, and it's also new beginnings, new starts. Like he's got that paintbrush right there, and it's like you can paint your own portrait. You can paint your own vision of what you want. But I feel like it's the answer to my question. Yes, he knew this person. This might have actually been someone related to him. If not related to him, like family. This is somebody he knew very well. This would have been someone he knew very well. Okay, he was put into a car. In my opinion, because I asked, was he put into a car, and I got an ace. So I feel like he was definitely put into a car. Got into a car because he was tricked. Four Swords. So the Four Swords is rest, retreat, taking time away from people. So I feel like, sadly, I feel like something did happen to him. I almost feel like he was taken out in the woods and kept there for a little while. Like he wasn't, like I think this person took him out there in the woods for a little while. The Queen of Wands can be here for quite a few things. She can be like a very strict person, very fiery. She's kind of like that off with your head kind of queen, where she's very direct, very fiery, very confident, very secure in her thinking. Let's find, let me get more clarification on why the Queen is here. I got a good idea, but I want to make sure. Ooh. Four. Let's see, the Tower, which is, so this could have been, the Queen of Wands would have probably been in her 40s. I don't know that his mom would have been that old. But the Queen of Wands would have been that type of person that I described earlier. But the Tower is saying there was a big change, like the foundation was pulled from under her feet. So this could have been him disappearing. I don't know, maybe this could have been her maybe he was being raised by his grandmother? I'm not sure about that either. But this was something very foundation rocking that she was not expecting. Let's see, what else with the Queen of Wands be here with the Tower? I think this was quite a shock, which it would be, I would think. Totally it would be. Death. Yeah, this brought a lot of changes. I think it brought a lot of changes to the area. A lot of changes. And this may not necessarily be someone related to him. This could have been someone in the community, in the town. But I feel like this brought a lot of changes. This changed the way children went about things. Like it changed like they watched their kids more. Like it changed just letting your kids be out at any time. You know what I mean? It kind of, the security on kids, I think, was a little different. I think it brought more awareness is what I'm trying to say. I feel like it brought quite a few changes when he went missing. It was like a community thing. Yeah, I think it kind of opened some people's eyes to the idea that it was just safe. Like everything was just safe. You didn't have to worry about your children. You could let them out and they would just be safe. You know, there was that deception of thinking that it couldn't happen here, or you just didn't hear those things happening. So I think it changed a lot of things for that area, maybe even for a lot of places. I feel like his disappearance like started a big change. It kind of, and I feel like it made everybody kind of look at everybody like, you know, suspicious. It made, there for a while, I feel like everybody was suspicious of everybody else. Just because it was something new that they had to deal with, you know. So I don't know if there's like I said, I know where he's from, but I don't know the area, to be honest. I don't know if there is like an area that has like it's wooded, and it has like in the summer and spring it has like flowers, pretty flowers planted and stuff like that. An area like that, but it would be wooded with trees. I feel like that's where he was at, where he is at. I know that's not narrowing it down, but I feel like he's in an area like that. I know that the Empress can also be the mother here. It could be the mother missing, thinking about him, missing him. It could be a mother-like figure in his life. But the question was in the area where he could be, and I'm getting like this: trees, lots of flowers. Parts of it's open in some areas it's not. Almost like within 10 or 20 miles of his paper route. I definitely feel like it's somebody that he knew. I almost feel like he could have been related to them. I'm not blaming any of his family by any means or accusing any of his family, but I'm getting a lot of family cards in here and a lot of cards that tell me that he knew the person. So I do kind of feel like, I definitely feel like he knew them, almost knocking on the door of it was related to him. But I do know and feel that his disappearance or kidnapping is what they're calling it, changed a lot of things in that area. I think it made people suspicious of each other for a little while. I think it made some changes to how they do things. And I think it started some awareness when this happened. Once again, I do agree with them. I think that he was kidnapped, but I do believe he knew the person that kidnapped him. So I don't think it was like honestly, I don't think it was like a person that goes around and kidnaps kids. I think it was something else closer to home. So I appreciate the person that requested this. I do thank you very much. I do hope everyone has a great day, and love and light.